You're welcome, pal. Happy birthday.
Well, people had done something like this, but nobody's done it in the format I plan on doing it in. So basically, it's going to be me playing Fallout 3 and going to locations for the first time and talking about their backstory and its layout, the enemies and NPCs inside, what else? Quests inside, and unique items and other loot. So, I'll start with Vault 101 because it's my first time here, so I have played this game about 4 times through, and it is a really good game, so that's why I really wanted to do this. Alright, so we'll start off with Vault 101. First I'll do the backstory, sorry. So, the backstory for Vault 101. Alright, so it is assumed that Vault 101 was constructed during the 2060s. Since Vault 101 opened up sometimes throughout its, I guess, runtime, radroach infestations were a constant issue. So, that was basically their biggest problem. The activities the Vault Dwellers partook in is 3 main ones that were annual. I guess there was the cake bake-off, which is basically what it sounds like, a cake bake-off. Seems like a pre-war thing, so I mean it fits the theme. And then, so the cake bake-off, that was an annual thing, and then you can tell like this is a thing down here because at the 10th birthday party you go to, I don't know why this is not taking a picture. Sorry, I was talking about the gameplay. So then the other one, you can find out information about the cake bake at the cafeteria in the 10th birthday party section. Then there's Hunt the Mutant, which is a game played by the kids, basically post-apocalyptic hide and seek. And the last is Founders Day, which is a holiday that occurs on October 23rd, aka the day of the apocalypse, which commemorates the Overseer and all past Overseers from all vaults, because they protect them, and it's basically commie talk. So then, on August 17th, 2277, James, your father, escaped the vault. This caused the Overseer to go crazy and send his security team on a sadistic rampage. In the chaos, they killed Vicky Hannon and Floyd Lewis. And the injuries were Paul Hannon Jr. was also wounded, and Agnes Taylor died of a heart attack in the chaos. Because I guess it was just too, I don't know, I guess chaotic. Can't really say much about that. Then Jonas Palmer, who you get to meet actually, James's assistant, died or was killed by Stevie Mac after refusing to give information about James's departure. After this, Amada wakes up the Lone Wanderer up and explains the situation. Later, Paul Hannon Jr., the kid at your 10th birthday party, dies of a radroach bite that when he refused treatment. The vault is then divided into 2 groups, the Rebels and the Elders. They each have different plans, and one can be chosen by you in the game in the quest Trouble on the Home Front. Okay, so that is the backstory of Vault 101. I'm sorry if I'm not too good at this first video, so sorry. I gotta get used to this. Now the layout. First we have the main entrance. This section connects the Capital Wasteland to the vault, so it's the outside. Then the Overseer's Tunnel. This section connects the Overseer's office, which is in the atrium upper level, with the main entrance. Then the atrium upper level. This atrium connects the main entrance to the lower level. This section is divided into 2 subsections, the admin and the atrium. Now the lower level. This is the final section of the vault, though named the lower level. This section actually covers 2 levels, the lower and the reactor, and finally the main entrance, or not main entrance, maintenance department. Inside the maintenance department, you can find garbage burners, jukebox repair systems, Pip-Boy programming stations, and waste management. Now, enemies. The only enemies you will encounter in Vault 101 are rad roaches and the Overseer, if he decides to become hostile. Officer Wolf, Officer Wilkins, Officer Taylor, Officer Richards, Officer Park, Officer O'Brien, Officer Mack, and Security Chief Hannon. Those are all the enemies. Now, unique items and other awesome things you can find in here that would help. The medicine bobblehead on which is on James's desk in the beginning. You can only get this. I think it despawns if you come back on the Trouble on the Home Front quest. Yeah, I'm not sure about that though. The next one is a rocket launcher schematic, which is in James' office again, behind the locked picture frame, with the Revelation 21:6 Bible verse. Now, Grognak the Barbarian. This is given from Amada on the Lone Wanderer's 10th birthday, so you can get that right in the beginning of the game. And finally, a stealth boy found on Steve Armstrong's corpse on returning to Vault 101 in the Trouble on the Homefront quest. That's all unique loot. And finally, quests. The quests you can find inside Vault 101 are Baby Steps, Growing Up Fast, Future Imperfect, Escape, Trapped Outside, Trouble on the Homefront, Amada's Fate, and Tunnel Snakes Forever. Those are all the quests. Okay, so I know this is my first video, so I'm going to explain a little bit on what I have done and how I get all this information. So, like I think I said it already, the video footage in the background is going to be me going to that location for the first time and just exploring it and basically doing everything you can do and getting everything you can get inside the area, wherever it may be. And next is, I guess, my next bit of information is how I get the information. I go on the wiki and I use what I know, because I do know a lot about this game. So I use all that information. If it's on the wiki and I didn't know it, I further research it just to make sure it's not false, because I don't want to be giving out false information, because it's pretty bad. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching the first episode of this series. I'm sorry if it was a little, I don't want to say bad, I mean, not that good. This will definitely be improved, but this is just how I've been doing it, or how I'm going to do it. Alright, thank you.